Well, we're here today for the 11th Motorcycle Awareness Ride, and I'd like to hear some of your thoughts on why motorcycle awareness and safety is so important. Chad?
Just to keep everybody safe. Everybody just needs to pay attention. Look out for one another, put down the phones, things like that. And there's a lot of bikes on the road these days. You just got to put down the phones and keep your eye out.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm like him. These kids riding these cars, they don't look at bikes or anything running down the road. They're too busy on the phones. And this is my first ride, so it's going to be interesting and it's going to be something to learn.
Well, good. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here, and we'll look forward to having you back next year, right? That's great. April, what are your thoughts?
Kind of the same thing. Mine's being mindful about, it's a lot harder for a bike to stop than it is a car, because that involves a lot more sliding, so being more aware, if you try to cut them off, it's a lot more different than being in a vehicle. So mindful going around motorcycles and being where they're at, so.
Well, besides watching and putting the phone down, what advice do you have to give?
I mean, I'm going to go with them too, recommendation. I mean, these new cars nowadays are soundproof. They're also got a lot of blind spots. There's a lot of things you need to be aware of that, a motorcycle, even as big as my motorcycle is, it hits that blind spot in a car. You might want to look twice, 3 times, 4 times before you pull out, because anything can happen and you don't want to take anybody's life or hurt anybody. Nobody wants to. But technology nowadays, it's advancing faster than we ever can. So, so many distractions already. You got DVD players in the dash, you got GPS hanging on the window, you're putting makeup on, you got your car, you got kids in the back yelling. There's just so many distractions already. Just, if we all share the road and, be in this together, we all have go home to our kids and be safe. So.
Well, you mentioned something that's really important to me. Everybody's heard look twice.
Yeah.
And I try to tell people, look a third time. It only takes maybe 2 more seconds.
Exactly.
And it doesn't cost you anything at all.
One mirror.
And stop to look. That's what kills me is if you're not stopping to look and you're moving too, and you're looking, you may be moving the same blind path that I am too. So you may not be able to see me, because if you're creeping forward just a couple inches a minute, or that's enough to where you can just keep that blind spot going. So, it definitely is. Stop and actually look, because if I'm moving and you see me, then we're good.
David, what are your thoughts?
I think we need to teach them to look for motion. If everybody in a car is looking for a car, look for motion, you'll see us. That's what we want.
Had you had any close calls?
A little here and there, but nothing extravagant.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts, guys.